Can't really see it.
It's blue though. I see it.
See it? What we're doing now, we're getting the fire ready. We're getting ready to saute a little spinach right now. Putting a little olive oil in here. And once the pan get hot.
What's up, buddy?
Hey now.
You finna make
Do now, we're getting ready to stir fry some spinach. I already rinsed them off. Now we're getting ready to put them in the skillet.
Hold on, so what are you even cooking today? What's the meal of the day?
Meal of the day is T-bone steak and spinach. Before it's over, all this stuff will wither on down to a little nothing. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna toss it around. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic, half teaspoon of chili paste, teaspoon of sugar, and soy sauce. I hate it, boy. You keep tossing around, tossing around. It's really a simple task right here. No more than 5 minutes to get this stuff situated. Notice how they're withered down to the max. That's our stir fry spinach. Now, what I do, I just empty this water and I'm gonna put a top on it, take it off fire, put a top on it, and see where we are with the charcoal. Notice it didn't take very long to do the spinach at all. It's just a matter of time. You don't really have to have any experience to do that right there. Not much experience at all. But what I'm gonna do with this fire, I'm gonna cut it down to warm. Wind going, it's a wind. We just let it burn. Take a look at my charcoal. They're getting there, but they're not quite there.
So how the fire you say coming in? What you looking for? What you want it all grayed out or what?
Not all grayed out, about 3/4 of the way. All of them won't do it simultaneously, but I want it about 3/4 of the way. What I'll do now, in the meantime, while we're waiting, I'll just go ahead on and season these steaks down.
So like the steaks, when you saying, do you know when to season them? When to marinate them or when to do what kind of meat?
Well, first of all, you want to season them before you actually put them on the fire. That's the way I've always been taught. But when you have people that's cooking hamburgers and stuff like that, a lot of times they already have the patty and everything shaped up, and then they'll salt and pepper it as they're on the grill. But I
So what's that you putting on?
choose not. This right here is canola oil. And the reason I'm putting the canola oil on these right here, like I said once before, it helps the seasoning to stick.
So what do you say to the people who say canola oil ain't healthy? Use the oven?
Well, everybody have their opinion on everything, so that's their opinion, and this is my opinion. Since I'm cooking, I'm gonna go with canola oil. To the health department or someone else say, stop doing that, that's when I'll stop. But everybody got an opinion. An opinion is just like, you know what, everybody got one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do that right. You say there's always gonna be adjustments. Here we go, with one of my favorite seasons in the world, the one and only, Uncle Chris.
Where you get it from?
I get my Uncle Chris from Academy Sports. You can get it at Walmart, but they don't sell it in a big bottle like this right here.
How do you know if the steak seasoned good enough?
Well, it's just a feel. And just like I had mentioned once before in the video, I don't ever stay in just one spot. I spread the wealth continuously when you're seasoning. And just like I say, when you've done it for so long, it's just natural the way you do it. What I'm getting ready to do now is I spread my fire out. They're pretty much where I need them to be. Yeah.
Tell them what you doing.
What I'm gonna get ready to do right now, I'm going inside to get a lemon and also wash this off right here, the tongues off. Well, what I just got through doing, I got through spreading out the coal and arranging the meat on the grill the way I would like for them to be. That's basically what I just got through doing. And I guess you say, why is this side open? No particular reason. Basically, I'm not gonna be using this side nor this side. So that's the reason I have it open. Go watch this right quick. Get ready to do now is turn the steaks, flip them over.
How you know how long to cook them and flip them over and do all that?
Well, Times it comes natural to me. In other ways you could do it. You can get your gauge and do it, your temperature gauge.
So normally how long do steaks take?
It varies. I call it that. As you see, they're coming along pretty good.
But on steaks, you don't shut the top? Or do you
Well, you can shut the top,
so
but
you grilling or smoking?
I'm grilling. I'm going directly over, the meat is directly over the coals.
And these are T-bone steaks?
These are T-bone steaks right here.
What are your favorite kind of cuts of steak?
I would say the T-bone, because I like sucking on the bone. I like the T-bone better.
What's these lemons for?
These lemon, they're to put on the steaks for seasoning, and it gives also for flavor too. It's just such a unique flavor that you get from the lemons. That's most of the time throughout all my videos. Most of the time, I'm using lemon, and to me personally, I think the lemons go better on beef for whatever reason. I don't know. It may be just a psychological thing for me, but I think it goes better on beef. I know these look a whole lot better than those thin steaks. Looking good. Most of the time, when you've seen me cook directly, when you're just straight up grilling, a lot of times I like babysitting my meat. And what I mean by that, I'm always around the majority of the time. And one thing about cooking, I would say, everybody got their way of doing the way they do things. And that's one reason I'm not critical of anything that people do, because what works for them may not work for me. So, but of course, you're gonna have your critics, not just in cooking, just critics, period. Once you learn to ignore them, it's all good.
Tell me about the time you had to ignore some critics.
Well, most of the time, the critics that I had to ignore, it was always behind my back, never in my face. I never had to deal with people just coming straight up to me in the coaching profession or any kind of profession and said anything critical or anything that I really just dislike. Not that I think I'm Billy or whatever, but I guess that's just the way I carry myself. But if they're not coming in my face, I don't go by the hearsay, she say stuff. Here we go with our lemon, the power of the almighty lemon. Yes, I'm gonna plant a few seeds.
They almost done. How much longer do you think they got?
It varies, probably about 10 to 12 minutes.
Now the thicker cuts take longer, thinner?
Oh, no doubt about it.
T-bone's pretty thick.
And then for some people, it'll be ready for them right now. But I like mine, as you know, well done.
Medium well, medium.
Now I'm gonna hit this other side with the lemon juice. Did you ever ask me where did I get doing the lemon thing from?
I don't know, where did you get it from?
As a matter of fact, we had a principal by the name of Ronald Augustus, and he used to cook steaks for his teachers once a year. He cooked some of the best steaks I've ever eaten. And I've always, when he cooking, I've always seen him use lemon juice. And I asked him basically, why do you do that? And he told me the same thing I just got telling you all. And it makes a difference. I'll go in the house for a minute. It flavors it, give it that garlic and the herb taste to it.
Put it on both sides or just one?
Both sides.
So they almost done now? Add this.
When it's basically almost done the way I like it. I can tell you this right now, the wind is a little high, and like I told you previously the other day, a lot of times when that wind comes, it makes a big difference. It doesn't cook the same. Now what I'll do this time, I'll do the same thing that I did with these steaks on the other side. I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna let the lid down for a minute, cut down on this wind. Now I'm gonna see where we are with the spinach. It's amazing how much it is withered down. The pan was darn near halfway filled up. Looks like this is just enough spinach for me, not him. This was a 10-ounce bag of spinach right here from Publix. And you see how much it is withered down. Oh man, this probably be our last turn right here. Let me hit it once again with this butter. Occasionally, people, I give you some of my top secrets. I reveal some of my top secrets. A lot of time when I don't reveal them, I'm working on some things, hopefully trying to get it started. But this is the type of butter that I use right here. You get it at Walmart. That's the only place that I've seen it. And for yourself, that Atlanta Lake is some of the best butter that you can get. Buy. Nothing but butter. That butter for your mother. Close this thing about one more time. And after that, we'll be ready to take them off the grill. That's what we got, baby. We got 10 T-bone steaks and spinach. Take a look at it. There we have it. Well, we just got through cooking the T-bone steaks and spinach. They look awesome, and I'm ready to dive into it right now. I haven't eaten but once today, and that was earlier this morning. Ate a little fruit earlier. At least 3 of them gonna be mine. I'll let him eat the spinach since he's the health. So that concludes what we've done.